It's Ange, welcome back to my channel. Another book club read. I don't know. If it's not, it doesn't, right? Hey, what's up? My name's Ange. Hey, what's up? It's Ange.
Hey, it's Ange. No.
I'm Ange. This is Jess. This is Cam, and we're doing another book club read. It is May book club read, which was The Summer After You and Me by
Jennifer Salvato Dekatorsky.
This book was about a summer of new starts or second chances. Lucy loves her beach life at the New Jersey shore. As a local girl, she knows not to get attached to the tourist. They breeze in during Memorial Day weekend, crowding her coastal town and stealing moonlight kisses, only to pick up their beach umbrellas and empty promises on Labor Day. But nothing has been the same since the big storm, the one that tore apart her Barrier Island home and briefly brought her together with summer resident Connor Malloy,
I think.
She's finally healing after Connor went back to his life in the city, leaving her to piece together her broken home and broken heart. Lucy's even found romance with her longtime friend Andrew, except Memorial Day is approaching and Connor is returning. Lucy's summer is about to be filled with fireworks.
Let's go over some of the history of New Jersey.
Okay, if you don't know.
First, can we just say that we thought this was not a young adult and it ended up being a young adult? Like, that was the overall disappointment, I think, with all of us. Because we were like, oh, it's not a young adult.
I just thought it was going to be way different than it was. But I'll get into that.
First
we'll
of
get
all,
into all that stuff.
we live about 10 minutes away from where the whole book took place.
Yes. So we know all the places.
It is so cringy to, like, actually read about where you live.
It really
like,
is. It's kind of, anytime you read something and you're like, ugh.
And I feel like living here, you kind of forget that, like, people come here on vacation. And you're like,
this
wait,
is like a tourist destination.
People aren't supposed to come to where I live. Like,
yeah, it's a little weird.
Just weird.
Did I set my whole shirt wet?
So yes, we live like 10 minutes away from
Seaside
Heights.
You got like Lucky Leos and stuff,
Jersey
and we're
Shore.
like, what?
News 12, New Jersey.
Yeah, News 12, New Jersey.
We were also all alive during the hurricane that they were talking about.
Yes, that was.
If we weren't alive, we'd be like 10 or 14. When was it? 2011.
That was my 12th birthday.
Okay, so we were 11.
Just,
it was literally on
12.
it was on my birthday.
So we lived through that. So then when she's talking about like, oh, restoring the shore and like all of that, like
we probably all had those sweatshirts.
There were sweatshirts.
No
and
power for like 2 or 3 weeks.
That was Halloween got postponed for
it like snowed right after.
I didn't have homework for a month because I had no power.
Yeah, no power. I
no
stayed
power
with my
for 3
grandparents
weeks,
the whole time.
Yeah, I had to leave.
I would like go to the hospital with my mom and she's at work and I would just sit in the cafeteria and like sit there.
Yeah, like we get it. So maybe that's why we all thought it was like,
And
maybe
it's weird to look back on it, like when you lived it.
Yeah.
Like you read a book like The Book Thief about like World War II, you don't really think about it because you didn't really live through that. Like people who did probably would feel how we feel about that, but
yeah.
It was just weird.
So this is just weird for us because we're here.
I am looking up the sweatshirt.
Restore
there
the
it
shore.
is.
Oh my god. I don't
like
know if I had one.
I never had one either.
No, but I kind of secretly wanted one.
Me too, I think.
I'm trying to find it, but
also
are these ones?
Wait, can we say that one? So the restaurant that she worked at, Breakwater Burrito, is actually called Surf Taco.
It has to be Surf Taco because it's right next to White Oak Market.
Yeah, and that's like the place that she was
talking about and everything,
which is also a liquor store and a convenience store.
So it has to just be Surf Taco.
Yeah,
because don't they have that burrito? Does Surf Taco everywhere, or is Surf Taco only here?
I think it's only
not to be like stupid, but
I think it's only New Jersey and maybe Florida, but I'm not sure.
Maybe. Google. Sorry.
Surf Taco. I love Surf Taco. I get the barbecue chicken burrito. Really
I
good.
just get the quesadilla.
Or I get the chicken tacos, the chicken pineapple tacos.
I get no cheese and no rice. I hate cheese.
No, we don't.
No,
only. I think it only is in New Jersey. Forked River,
Point.
Seaside, Tom's River, Point, Manasquan, and Wall.
Okay, so no one here probably knows what Surf Taco is.
Pliables is now in Florida too.
Oh.
They did move. Or like
they weren't originally.
Bubba Cruise, that was another one, but that one's down in Florida now too.
Well,
anyway.
I gave this book 2 stars. I said I tried. I really did. I just didn't like it that much. From the back, I really thought we were going to get a lot of romance between Connor and Lucy, and more of like a showdown between Connor and Andrew. But it literally, like, the whole thing was just about Seaside and the storm, and it wasn't. Yeah, like, it wasn't what I was expecting or hoping for. So I didn't really. I have like 5 notes for this.
Mine was a 1.5 star.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It took me.
Wow.
I'm very critical though.
I know you are.
It took me. I like what I like. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Mm-hmm. It took me so long to finish it. It took me like 3 weeks because I just did not want to read it anymore. I was like, oh my god. But I couldn't DNF it because I DNF'd the X-Hex and everyone got mad at me. So I could not.
Kind of cute though. That one was better than this. I'll definitely say that.
It was a lot better.
It was a lot
And
better.
if I had to choose between, I would definitely DNF this one over the other one.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. I'm not saying it was bad. It just was not my style. I didn't like it.
Too young.
I like to be away from my home. I like to read things that are not about where I live.
Yeah.
And I like to put myself somewhere else.
Yes.
But I have a few highlights for it. I don't really know. It was okay. I think if I was younger and if I was in like a high school and like doing a book report, then like the cereal box projects, then I would read it.
Cereal box.
Then I would read it and I would
Oh
like it.
my
You know, I made my kids do one last year and they hated it and would like refuse to do it. And
We
I
used to
failed
do
them
those
all.
all the time.
Yeah, I love them.
love cereal.
But like if I was younger, I think I would really like it.
Even if
But
I did live here and read this like when I was in like 9th grade, I
Yeah.
think I would have thought it was cute.
it just wasn't a fave for me.
No, not at my
1.5.
age and everything.
I think
Hearing
if
about
I
Lucky
read it,
Leos.
if I read it quick like you did, I think it would be a 2. But just because it drags so much, and I like really had no motivation to even look at it,
Yeah.
I tried. I tried at the gym. I tried everything.
Yeah.
yeah. What did I give? I gave us a 2.5.
Okay.
2.5. And all I said, literally, what?
You're kind.
I'm kind. The only thing that I
guys are
said
sticking
was, it was cute. Because it was cute. That's it. That's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot.
very
I know.
surface
The camera's hot.
It's very surface level. It's like, it's not a
Do you
good,
want this,
like a
Selena?
valid 3-star.
Don't show me what it is.
I hate my life so much.
It's okay. I'll start. I guess.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
My first highlight was I am a clam.
Okay. The constant references to animals mating.
Yeah, it was a little weird. It was a little weird.
I ignored that part.
Like, did anybody
I would
read the little
literally-
excerpt at the beginning? From
No,
the thesis?
like every chapter.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't read it.
Yeah, I
after-
did.
I did.
And it was
After I saw
weird.
sexual reproduction, I was done.
It was a little weird. Like, it was just weird.
It just wasn't what we want
I
to
get
read
it.
anymore.
Like that was her job. Like
Yes.
her job was to take care of like the animals, and she was like advocating for them, and she was doing her homework on it. So I get it, but I just ignored it after a while.
Well, I just wish that there was more. Like, I thought we were getting like a romance book.
There was, like,
And it
no
just, like,
romance, and it was very all over the
Just
place.
talks about
yeah.
her one night with Connor.
It was so all over the place.
Then it, like again, a little bit later, I can hold my own against evil shellfish. Like it was just like very immature talk.
I
And
said
I
that
think
too.
that's where it kind of got me. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, and what did anyone think about Chad? The random guy that she met and like she
That
like
was so
he like taught her.
weird.
He was
Was
like
he older?
he was in
supposed
college.
to
Yeah.
be older.
He was in
and he was
Rutgers.
like, hi.
Yeah.
Like,
And he was like teaching her how to like parallel park or something.
so weird.
That was just, like, so
Let's
random.
meet this random guy and get in the car with him to learn to parallel park, and then it's like, oh, I'll get you a job. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm a little scared for her.
My brother told me
because
how to
she-
park the day of my test.
Nice.
I hit all the garbage cans in my SUV when I was learning how to parallel park, and my dad told me, we're done, and we walked inside.
Yeah, I failed my driver's test the first time because I couldn't parallel park because I got so scared.
You don't have to do that in other states.
That's
No.
crazy.
Well, we do because we're so close to the city.
Whatever. Oh, well, you know what? I will circle the block 12 times before I parallel park.
Yep. Until I can find a spot I can just.
Andrew and Stacy, her boyfriend and that like girl, and he like
Okay.
she was like
so
sitting on his
sweet.
lap.
When she pulled out the flask, I was like, all right.
Who's got? You're not
brings a
making
flask?
it. I'm sorry, you're not making it any dance with a flask. And then
No.
first of all, don't
we
they
get
like?
breathalyzed?
I got breathalyzed
We
at
get
prom.
pat down. Yeah.
I don't know if other states do that, but in
We
New
get
Jersey, you
breathalyzed.
get pat
Drug
down
tested
and
the week before.
Literally. Drug tests.
We get random
Yeah.
drug tests.
I think I did 3 in high school, all because I was falling asleep in school because I was so tired.
I never got drug tested, but I got breathalyzed at prom.
Ours was random drug test unless you gave them a reason to drug test you. And the one year, it was my coach that pulled me out. And I said, are you kidding me? Me, of all people? She's like, yeah, I have to. Your number was picked. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
It was so awkward. You would walk out with your pee cup, and I would like cover mine with the tissue so that no one could see it. And they'd rip the tissue off, and I'm like,
and then they pour in a little.
yeah,
like,
all right, this is nasty.
this is disturbing.
It was
like,
always first thing in the
They
morning.
used to like cap off the sink and stuff.
yeah,
so that you
tape
couldn't
it.
fill it or anything.
Weird.
Stupid.
But that's not about the book. That's
You
just
got
what.
so desperate. You could use toilet water. They didn't think of that.
Yeah.
You can literally use toilet water.
Just yeah. Stupid.
Anyway, yeah, weird.
Just constant references to Seaside. It wasn't like the romance we were hoping for. I thought everyone in the book was immature, like her friend that ended up dating her brother and was like, "Oh, you ditched us
That was
at
just,
the
like-
dance." Like it was just immature.
It was so all over the place. Like I felt like everything was going like everywhere. My boogie dance.
I did like Connor. I did like him.
No, I
Connor
did.
was
If we got
cute.
more of them,
Yeah, and like how they ended that whole situation, weird.
like just.
And then-
what do you mean? What situation? Like,
Like
the end
how
of the
they
book,
ended
or
up getting together at the end, and like
just they
it was
just
at the
showed back up
house
at the
and
house.
it
Like
was
they
weird.
didn't even have like a romance.
no. And then I'm sorry. Can we talk about?
The SpongeBob Funhouse. I remember that SpongeBob
Stop.
Funhouse. That was so fun.
Oh my god.
And then you would like twirl. Oh my
Yes,
God.
I love that thing.
Okay, sorry, that was one of
You're
my
okay.
things.
The situation that caused Liam, the brother is Liam,
Brother.
and Connor to actually get along was the car accident.
Oh, on 37 by Leisure Village. I was like,
That was so cringy.
Route 37.
That was so cringy. Like, what? It was just so
I
random.
could like picture where she was
She like
talking about
stormed
crashing.
out, didn't she?
She-
Storm out, and
she
she's like,
literally-
"I'm going."
She's
Yeah.
like, you guys can stop fighting over me now. And then she got in the car,
And then she
started
got into a car
driving.
accident. I'm
started
sorry, but
raining,
what?
and then she's all woozy in the hospital. I was like, okay, this is like a little strange.
It just was so.
It was so
And
strange.
if we were gonna have all this stuff and everything I was hoping for, it should have been longer.
Yes. The
But
only
like
thing
it jumped.
that I can give this book was that I did fly through it. And I usually take forever, but I did fly
She
through
finished it first. I don't think Jess has ever
No.
finished a book club
Just
read
is always
first.
like
I'm
May
getting there.
31st,
Always.
April
Always.
30th.
Always. But like, I had just finished school too, so
I was the
I
last
was like,
one.
oh, I can actually read now. But, and you're
was the
usually the
last
first one
one.
too. It's
Yeah.
usually Cam, Ange, and me.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That's because I prioritize mine. And definitely
usually
reads
do-
it faster though.
I
Yeah,
do read it
she
fast.
does
I can
fly
like
through it.
sit down and just read it.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I was just hoping for more, and I think that's why I was so disappointed with it, because it just wasn't at all what I was hoping for. I really wanted more romance, like summer romance, between her and like this like tourist guy. But he didn't even
This
feel.
Benny.
Yeah, this Benny. Like
Benny.
or she called it. She didn't call it a Benny, or unless she did in the book. But on the
Benny's
back
rude.
they called it. Do anyone know what a Benny is?
I think they did call it
Benny.
Babies. And that's
She
those
probably did it in
shoebies.
the book, but on the back they're
Doesn't.
called tourists.
Yeah.
When
Or
they-
it was the big mistake. That's what the situation.
He didn't even feel like that because he's grown
No.
up there the whole time.
Loosey
Like, it's-
goosey.
Yep.
Why would you nickname someone that? I'm sorry, my mind goes somewhere else.
I love it.
Can I put that in?
Yeah. Like
Benny.
really.
Yep. It says
Benny is a local's word for tourist, and there's some sort of unspoken pact among us to keep them at bay.
Well, it is annoying when I'm trying to drive home from work and
Yeah, but
you
you're
have so
screaming.
much traffic and there's a New York or Pennsylvania license plate in front of you
Not
in the left
Pennsylvania
lane.
again.
In the left lane doing like 60. You don't do 60 in the left lane at 5 p.m. on a freaking Friday.
You're
You
going, like,
don't do
90.
it. If you're not doing 90, get over.
breakwater burrito. My Restore the Shore breakwater burrito t-shirt. Jeans, shorts, and black Converse, and wearing my hair in a long side
Okay,
braid.
so
That was-
jean shorts and Converse.
her foot. She picked up her foot.
Hold on, that one was the closest.
A long side braid.
Long side. That was the style.
That's what we. Ew,
That-
it sounds
That's
so
what the style was,
cringy,
though.
though.
And they weren't good side braids. They were like wet hair side braids.
Ew, yeah.
We
you
were
like
not
showered before
Katniss
school.
Everdeen.
No, that's what everybody was going for, though. Here, look. I locked my bike, Misty, in the rack. It took me a long time to say.
39,000 points? Do you know what you get for 39,000 points? Like maybe an eraser.
7,000.
Yeah, eraser cap. It's not even the big one.
397,210 points at Lucky Leo's arcade. Yeah, I grew up going to that arcade. Weird.
Yeah, I still go to that arcade. I went there last month.
I go to Coin Castle.
Lucky Leo's. I played the Wizard of Oz game. You know how long I have been saving up those cards for like me and Jake have been together for 4 years. We've been saving up for 4 years.
Seaside Park. That's where we go to the beach.
Yes. News 12, New Jersey. When I read that, I literally went, bleh. Oh my god. Like, I literally put my book to the side.
That's where they broadcast the school concerts.
Yes, that is. My dad would always have News 12, New Jersey on when I'd come downstairs. Before he left for work and he'd leave the TV on.
Just weird.
So it's strange. It's so strange.
Maybe if we didn't live here, we still would have thought it was young, but it wouldn't have been like as like touristy.
Yeah. So there's another. Okay, Benny's.
Benny's.
So she does mention Benny's in here.
On the back it said tourist.
They probably can't put that on the back. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't really say something like that. Like, oh, that's offensive.
Too bad. Get it out of my state.
SpongeBob Funhouse.
He worried a lot about ruining the magic. Like the time all the lights came on at the SpongeBob Funhouse and we saw what seemed so cool in the dark was nothing more than a kiddie roller coaster.
Oh, it's getting like really hot.
Okay, we'll finish up.
That's really all we have to say about it anyway.
Show them what we're reading next. I'm so excited.
Okay, so all around,
okay,
a little immature, but I think it's just not for us. I think it was weird reading where we're from. If we weren't from here, maybe it would have been better with that part, but it still was like a little immature for what we want to read now. However, the June book club read is One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. Searle? How would you say that?
Shirley?
One Italian Summer. This one says, when her mother dies, Katie Silver is left reeling. Carol wasn't just her mom, she was Katie's best friend in her first phone call. Carol had all the answers. To make matters worse, the mother-daughter trip of a lifetime looms. 2 weeks in Italy? I don't know. What is that? How do you say that? Help me.
Pastiano.
That place. Following the very same route Carol did as a young woman. Katie had been waiting years for Carol to take her, and now suddenly she is faced with going on this adventure alone. But as soon as Katie steps foot on the Amalfi Coast, things begin to change. She's buoyed by the stunning cliffsides, incredible food, and charming hotel staff. And then the impossible happens. Carol appears for real, in the flesh, healthy and suntanned and 30 years old. Katie doesn't understand what is happening or how, but over the course of her time in Italy, Katie gets to know Carol in this new form, and soon she must reconcile the mother she loved with the young woman she is meeting for the very first time. So, I heard this one was really, really good. I read in 5 years. I bought expiration dates, and it's like a small one, so I think that it'll be good for us. And it looks like it's going to be fast. It's not even 300 pages, right?
Emily.
It's...
My brother's in Italy right now. He just got engaged in Italy.
Yay, congratulations to Cam's brother.
Yay.
It's only like 253 pages or something. Or no.
No, because that's the acknowledgements. 245.
That's going to be cool.
I have to go buy this today. So that's where I'm going to go.
Well, we'll see you. Thank you so much for watching. What even is my... Like, I don't even know what my outro is. I'm starting to sweat. She's like, Kate, leave.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
We'll see you on not Seaside. Bye.